Go ahead, co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself right now.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? We back once again with an interview. This is the one and only Big Kari. We got a very special guest all the way from Baltimore City. Okay, if y'all don't know, y'all gonna know what he all about and everything of that sort. I'm not gonna say his name because I want him to introduce himself too. Go ahead.
They say I got Leekonnacomeup in here, you feel me? That's how you supposed to pronounce me in here for real. Feel me? 5400 in here.
And you already know every time we on this show, we do the what? We do the mental health check-in. So pretty much what that is your mental health, your family, and your business on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being bad, which means we gotta check you into a hospital. 10 being great. So we're gonna go ahead and, as the guest, we're gonna let you start it off. So we're gonna start with mental capacity on a scale of 1 to 10.
How you feeling?
Feel good.
Feeling good? Okay. What about family?
10. Everybody 100. Everybody good.
Everybody taken care of, and then business.
Everything good. Everything in line. Everything in order.
Okay. And what about you?
I say 10 around the board. Too.
Hold on. Who talking? Who that?
It's Ron.
Okay, Ron.
Gotta introduce you. Gotta let the fans know who you are.
My name Ron for real. Y'all know what it is, man. 5400. OCU, we in here for real. Yeah.
Go ahead and say your name again because you accidentally cut off your mic. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. I said it's OCU Ron in here for real. Y'all know what's going on. 5400 OCU, man. We holding it down. And I say 10 around the board for real because
okay, for mental capacity, family, and business, 10 around the board.
I feel like everything for real. You feel me? It's going as it should.
And my lovely co-host, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm at a 10 with them too. I'm at a 10.
Across the board?
Across the board.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and dive. Well, I guess I could do my little mental health check-in. I'm feeling mental capacity about a 7. Average day. It's a pretty average. Family always a 10. And, we doing this interview, so, business is always going to get conducted as properly. Right. And so let's dive right into it. You got to tell the viewers who don't know you a little bit about yourself and where you from.
I'm from West Baltimore. Feel me? I'm from off of Rogers for real. It's up Hilltop, be up Hilltop.
Okay.
And my name Leekonnacomeup. And I make a lot of music. You gotta check me out. Very versatile. Very versatile.
Okay. And so you've been in Baltimore your entire life?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Born and raised. Baltimore bred. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right. Baltimore baby. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Wow.
Okay. So that we can talk about a little something now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because when the game come in, I want to know when you start playing that game.
So you're 21. I'm not gonna say you're the youngest Baltimore rapper, but I would definitely say like you were trying. I know you didn't just start yesterday. I know you didn't just start doing music your 21st birthday. Mm-hmm. So I want to know like where did music really become an aspect in your life, and when did you take it serious?
My first time getting in a booth, I probably was like 14 years old. My godmother got me in a booth for real. I did a song, but the engineer, he got locked up for real. His studio got raided. They took all his stuff. Mm-hmm. So I ain't made music. The next time I made music, I probably was like 17 for real. My cousin got me in the studio for real. My man's studio. Got in there, did a song, and I kept going in there.
Have you always felt yourself when you were in, like, did you feel more of yourself or at ease with yourself when you were in the booth? Like, was that like an escape for you in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, for me. I feel like for a lot of people it probably is. Mm-hmm. I feel like, you feel me, you're going to be able to express yourself differently for real.
You think that it helps you mentally? Like if you're dealing with a lot, like, or just in general, maybe if you feeling down, if you feeling happy,
I know what she's trying to ask.
You know what I'm saying? Like does it help you? Like, does going in a booth kind of like help you mentally, cope with just everything, like just in general?
Definitely, because that's the main thing I do. Like if I'm not making money, I'm in the studio for real. So
okay,
always gonna be my go-to.
I got a question for you too. So besides making music, what are some positive ways that you deal with stress and anxiety and stuff like that whenever you you're mentally going through your mental capacities that are low? What are some of the positive things that you do to kind of help bring that back up to a 10?
I'm gonna just go in the house, play a game by myself with my son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Feel me? I'm gonna be good.
How old is your son?
1.
Congratulations.
Alrighty, brother.
Okay, so let's go back to the person. So how did you come up with your name?
For real, when I was first started rapping again for real, I was like 17. My little brother Tay, he was like, "What you gonna make your name? What your name gonna be for real?" He kept on saying a bunch of things for real. We like, no, it's just gonna come. But one time, yo said something for real. He said, "Leekonnacomeup," and it stuck for real. Like that really stuck.
Was there a name before Leekonnacomeup?
No.
Okay. So you got lucky, because I know so many artists, they pick a name and they change their name every 3 years or something just because they just don't feel comfortable with their name. So Leekonnacomeup is something that's actually really catchy. Yeah. And like I haven't heard some rappers, or just in general, like they'll put like "be more" in front of their name, or they'll or up next or something. You get what I'm saying? So Leekonnacomeup is something that's definitely different. That's definitely eye catching.
And you said you from Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
So we're streaming worldwide right now. So tell people who have never been to Baltimore, what is Baltimore? Because we got people in Africa who never been to the United States. So describe Baltimore for you.
Baltimore to me, or Baltimore like describing Baltimore? Like
you can describe the music scene. I want you to describe the music scene, just the environment that you come from. All
right. So basically, for real, where I'm from, for real, like I make music and stuff right now, for real, and like a lot of people starting to check in for real with my music, for real. So it's like I got a lot of eyes on me, for real. If I don't move a certain way, people gonna feel it, so that I'm trying to make it seem like I'm being better than them, for real.
Right.
You feel me? So
it's a lot of
like,
competition.
It ain't really competition, for real, and it's not necessarily hate. It's envy, for real. You feel me? So with a lot of things I do, for real, even down to showing that you got money or something like that, you gotta humble yourself with it, even if you do got it, because it could be somebody that's closest to you that really envy you, for real. You feel me? And the next man next to them really don't like you,
right.
So they going automatically go together, for real, do whatever they gotta do to get you out, for real.
Okay, and also, since we're talking about describing Baltimore, let's go ahead and describe just the environment. Like, you got the nice side of Baltimore, then you got the other side of Baltimore. So describe, like, because you might come down to Baltimore, you go to the not the Bayside, what's Baltimore Orioles. Tell about the city vibe, the nightlife and stuff like that, because I party
right. Like what's your favorite spots to be at? I guess like what's your favorite spot?
I get what y'all
saying. Be our Baltimore tour guide.
They trying to live a day in the life, for real.
Yeah,
what we do,
like says in club wise, for real.
Party.
I ain't gonna lie, for real. We probably start the night off, for real, at a strip club.
Okay. What's your favorite strip club?
Ain't necessarily a favorite one. I don't want to make no strip club feel better than no other strip club. It's not really no.
It's just more so the vibe. I mean, you going for the vibe. That's what you're saying.
Less enormous, for real. They the best ones.
Okay, Norma Jeans.
Yeah, but then after that, for real, we probably say we got a show, for real. We'll go to a show after that. Then we'll go to the studio after that. It'll probably be 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning after that, we'll probably go to Italiano's.
Oh my gosh, I love Italiano's.
I ain't never been
Italiano. Oh my gosh, you have to go there. They open like 24/7. They got the best honey Old Bay wings. If y'all ain't ever had them honey Old Bay wings, you need to get them fried hard. The only thing about Italianos, they don't give you all flats. They be playing with you. They probably like the only best thing open past 2 o'clock, other than like McDonald's or something. But I know some McDonald's, well, not all of them 24 hours. But yeah, I love Italiano. So
no, but when I seen y'all, I seen y'all down at Gatsby's too. We be down there too, for real. That club be banging too. We be down there too.
Okay, and so let's go into some of the studio vibes. So
I was just about to go there.
And look, that's why we up here with it. So
I was just about to go there.
Going to the studio, do you have any pre-studio rituals and like stuff like, you gotta do 20 jumping jacks before getting into the pool, like stuff like that.
I gotta drink all the water.
Some more like pit stops.
Like
okay, so it's like a pit stop. So before we go to the studio, we gotta get some food.
We gotta go to the gas station.
Okay.
Before you go to the studio, you gotta go to the gas station.
Okay.
What's at the gas station?
Because right now
y'all gotta get right.
Because if somebody gonna be a part of your entourage, what is it that you already know we're gonna be like, all right, cool. We know for a fact when we in your entourage, we know for a fact we gotta stop, go here, and then gotta be like this, gotta be like that. So describe that.
Everybody, so look, before we go there, everybody go to the gas station. The gas station around our way still, for real. Everything's still 54. Feel me? We go inside there, everybody get sheets and funnel.
Local.
We only smoke sheets and funnel. You feel me? Sheets and funnel.
So you get along with a lot of DC.
Right. I was about to say, because that's the only thing DC's up for real.
That's the only thing I know.
That's all they do.
Yeah, we get the sheets and funnel for real. 9 out of 10, we gonna roll right there. We gonna drive to the studio. We get to the studio, we gonna smoke before we even like rap.
They catch the vibe. We get your mind right.
We gonna have the beat playing already. The beat gonna be playing while you in there for real. Everybody cool and vibing on that tip. And I'ma just go in there whenever I feel like. At 9 out of 10, I'm gonna go in there within the 30 minutes we got in there.
Okay.
So do you on a regular? Do you when recording a new song? Do you like it to be not a crowded space, but do you like people in the studio? Or do you like to do it off the solo tip?
That's a good question.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going to the booth by myself. I really don't prefer going there alone or with a lot of people. It don't really make a difference to me for real. I done been in a booth when people was actually inside the room with me for real while I'm rapping for real. People not in the room with me, like, you feel me? So it really wouldn't change the difference in my performance or nothing.
How often do you go? Like, how often would you say the studio sees you?
Like 2-3 times a week.
Okay.
So you pretty much on first name basis with all the engineers.
Right. Right. How many producers do you work with?
I only work with one.
Okay, that's good though. Keeping it in like the small circle and stuff. That's really good because I know sometimes it's like super hard to find a good producer and stick with them. And so I want to know, how important is that relationship to you?
Y'all know the engineer and the producer, two different things, right? So my producer, he from another country, like.
I love that. I love that so much.
Hey, the UK for real.
Tell the broke brothers go home, cause why the Getting Money brothers is here.
I'm trying to meet him for real. I told him come down here. He said they can't travel right now.
Oh yeah.
But my engineer that mix all my songs, his name Justo. He mix all my songs. He get all my songs right.
Okay. That's neat. So how is the communication? Cause that's actually really interesting.
That's what I was saying. Or engineer, however so be it.
Yeah, that he's in the UK. So how is that communication part? You know, the time differences and stuff.
Right.
So how does that work out for you?
I think I actually met him on Instagram for real. I met him on Instagram. He sent me something on my email, and I just started talking to him through the DM for real. We started building a little relationship. So like I send him some money through PayPal from now and then for real.
Okay. Go ahead and shout him out. You need to know. You need to know that you got connect. You got connects all over.
His name Danny 101.
Okay.
You feel me?
So how does that? So my thing is this, like, so I like music and I like instrumentals. You know how we all been there. We all just hanging out with some friends. Somebody like throwing the instrumental. We all go to YouTube. You get what I'm saying? You gotta.
We have a park car conversation and somebody throwing the beat. You know what I'm saying? The vibe is already. You know, we in the car. The vibe is already where it needs to be. You know, you don't need to say no more because you already know. And so, you know, somebody throwing the beat. So, would you go ahead and...
Yeah, I was going to ask this. Right. I was going to ask this, though, right? So, my thing is sometimes it's hard to find the right beat. It's hard to find, like, a good... Because there's so many different beats and instrumentals on YouTube. It's just by different producers. It just be like, dang, like, I can't really find a good one. But when you find a good one, you want to hold on to it. And so... I think it's very interesting that you have a producer that's actually out of the States, because it's like how do you get what I'm saying? Vibes. Yeah, like how did they even know to come through with your type of sound? You know what I mean? Because Leekonnacomeup, if it's his own sound, you don't sound like nobody else in Baltimore. You sound like you. So I think that's very important, because you don't want to just keep doing the same beat, the same. I was about to say the same 4 count on every single song. You know what I mean? So how do you make that? Listen, I went to school for it. Stop playing with me. Yeah.
Do her research.
Right. I went to school for it. Okay? But you get what I'm saying? How does
Punch
that
in.
Hello? How do you build that that repertoire with your producer? You know, because has it been like when you first probably started talking, was it like a difficult thing to like really get him to understand what type of vibe you going for, or was it just like he kind of already understood?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. They probably like their education is something like on another scale than ours, cause like he sent me a couple beats for real. I did like probably 2 of them for real. They wasn't like the best ones that I felt like that he ever sent me for real, but after the 2 songs I did, I feel like he got a vibe on like the kind of beats that I like for real. Straight get to sending me a bunch of beats that you feel me that I
Strictly just for
actually
you.
like. Yeah, like that I
Wow.
actually like on that tip.
Okay.
So I don't know what they be eating over there. Nothing. Yeah, really.
So
That's
do you
funny.
actually listen to UK artists to understand the type of, you know, if he's I'm sure he's making beats. He is UK influenced.
Mhm.
So do you actually listen to UK beats to understand, well, not UK beats, but like UK artists and stuff to kind of understand the vibes that he's trying to send you?
Yeah, I didn't though. I never listened to a UK artist.
I think that
Really?
you should, because
Yeah, I probably
I
should.
remember when Kodak Black came out with Tunnel Vision, and he was like, "Got my beat from London, nah, beat from London." You know what I'm saying? I think that
I
you
thought,
should.
I thought it was London on the track that he
Oh,
got.
I
that's
thought he
probably
was
what he
saying
thought.
London. I thought he was saying London. That was a blind moment.
I don't know. I
Y'all,
don't
is
know
somebody
for sure.
named London?
Yeah, it's somebody that make beats called London on the track.
Yeah,
Get
on
out!
the
I
track,
thought
yeah.
he went to London and got his beat.
Nah, I mean he might have.
He probably did, though,
I ain't
like-
gonna take that from him.
No, because it's like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't play them here.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So to me, I really thought he got it from London, because that was some different horns that he was, you know what I'm saying? Like he really made a whole beat off of some other stuff that we not really used to. Only thing we used to is AQs and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's just kind of like, yeah, I think that you should though. I think you should. Moving into like my next question, I want to know what artists have you kind of like look up to, if there is one?
Your influences
Yeah,
in
like
the
your
rap game. Like
influencers.
what like when you get in the booth, like who has really influenced you? Like some people would say Drake, some people would say Wayne, some people say 50, some people say Pop. You know, who is people that
Baby,
yeah, the
Lil Durk,
you
whatever.
know.
I mean,
Who really influenced you?
I ain't got no
I knew
really
you was gonna say
influence
that.
and no. I don't go in this. I don't know. I ain't never really thought in my head like, yeah, like this artist really make me want to keep going. Like
Mhm.
I never thought of that. Like,
Okay.
so then what makes you want to keep going?
it's cause I got my own like vision for it, my own storyline. Like everybody has their own vision. I don't feel like everybody. I mean, it is a lot of people that got like people they do look up to when they be doing stuff, but I don't for real.
Or kind of like a guide or something, or like, I guess like, I mean, I get that, because sometimes like I don't like, some people they say, well, you know, like don't idolize
Yeah.
artists. You know what I mean? Don't idolize famous people.
They tell you don't
you know?
don't meet the superstar. It's some phrase you say you don't want to meet your idols.
Right.
Yeah,
You
or
know,
something like
stuff
that.
like that.
And so I kind of knew he was gonna say that. I kind of knew you were just like, I kind of just do my own thing, and that's
Yeah.
good though. That's good. Is there any artist that you see yourself at least networking with? Like if you had a top three
Oh,
artists.
I got you. I got you. Which one? So, what the question she wants to ask you is this: who do you want to collaborate with that's local? That means the DMV area. That could be local, like on the East Coast. It could be New York. You want to do a collab with. It could be Baltimore. It could be
Atlanta.
Maryland, Atlanta, somewhere that you know it's easy to reach. You don't got to get no plane. You just hop in the car, go do the feature with. So I want to ask you collabs local, and then also your dream collabs. Alive for the dream collabs could be alive or dead.
That's good.
So you saying like, is they gotta be mainstream artists?
They don't gotta be. They don't gotta be mainstream artists. It's whoever you think that like, yo, like this, like if I could collab with this dude.
Or this girl.
Or
'cause
this
they got
girl,
some bomb
yeah,
rappers.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So start off with local and then dream collab. It could be alive or dead.
I wanted to do a song with one Homicide. I found his page for real. He had like around the same following I had for real. You feel me? On that tip, his music was hard. I don't really be trying to look for like. I don't really be trying to like touch bases with people that be having already a large amount of followings for real, because I be already feeling like they got their own little.
Right.
Feel me? On that tip for real. You feel me? So I'd rather either go with somebody that's on the same as me for
Come
real,
up as you,
somebody
right?
lower than me for real. You feel me?
Okay. And dream collab, alive or dead. You could be like, yo, I want to do a collab with
Pop Smoke.
Pop
I
Smoke.
said that. I was like, where he at?
Nipsey. You could be. You know, be like, yeah, I want to do a collab with Nip. And you know, just anybody could be alive or dead.
I ain't gonna lie, like this just it make
We
me
got
have
you
to look
thinking.
inside my Apple Music. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
hold up. Let me see. I don't know.
What artists do you listen to a lot? You listen to yourself?
I really don't though.
No.
I listen to people I listen to the people in our city for real. Like
Okay.
or like it'd be like I know a lot of artists in person for real, so I'd just be listening to people around me for real. But let me see, somebody that I like. I don't want to just throw somebody's name out there out of nowhere. I do a song with Roddy Ricch though.
Okay, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I don't. I'm trying
Have
to
him on
think
the
of
hook.
something
Have him
good
on the
for
hook.
real.
That's a real good one, actually. I feel like just from listening to a little bit of your songs, I feel like Roddy Ricch would definitely, y'all would flow real good. I think that's a good one. That's the only one you think of? He like, yeah, right now, that's it.
I don't want to really throw
That's
nobody's
it.
name out there and really don't mean it. You feel me?
Nah, that's good. You keeping it 100.
Respect
Yeah, he
for
keeping
that.
it 100.
So I got this game, right? It's about that time for the game. Before we go into more music, got to do the game. You got to pick. It's either or. You got to pick this. You got to pick that, or you got to pick this. And then you can do neither. You can do both, but you're gonna have to take a sip of water. You know, because on the after hours show, we'll be sipping a little bit something else. But since this is college radio,
right.
we have water for y'all. So you're gonna you gotta sip your tea. You're gonna sip your tea. So I'm gonna start it off. Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
I ain't never listened to Nas like that. For real, you feel me?
But do you like Jay-Z? Have you ever listened to his music before, or is it
I
someone
done
that you
heard-
know
I done
of?
heard a lot of Jay-Z songs for real. Even Jay-Z got songs that I heard that I don't even probably know that he made.
That he made it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
On that tip.
Oh my goodness, I have a question. Can I ask a question?
All right. Hold it till after the game. All right.
I'm gonna write it down.
Baltimore or New York?
Baltimore.
Okay.
Of course.
It could be,
What
you
kind of
know.
question was
Of
that?
course. Of course.
It's gonna be
I knew
easy.
that. I knew that one.
We starting off easy. It's gonna get a little harder. Freestyling or writing?
Ooh, that's a good one.
See.
You gotta be
Because
smart for that one.
it could be both.
You gotta know what you're doing with that
If he
one.
says both, he gonna have to take the sip
It
of the. He might have to
is,
sip the
it
tea.
is, it
He might have to
is
sip the
like-
tea.
It is like boo, because I write stuff down in my head. Like I write like
You
three
gotta
lines
go ahead and
out
take
in my
this.
head
Go ahead and
and
sip the
say it.
tea. Go ahead and sip the tea.
Oh man,
Is there
I ain't
anything-
gonna lie, I could do both. I could
Yeah,
do both.
there you go. There you go to both.
Like,
There you
it's
go to
like
both.
it's like I write it down in my head for real. Like,
I
can't.
think, but I
That's
think
what I'm saying,
it's
like-
hard. Like freestyling is hard.
no, look, it's a difference
Like-
between when you say freestyling. Like it depends on how long
No.
long somebody freestyling. I'm a punch in. Like, I would do a song. I freestyle a whole song for real. I'm a punch in though. You feel me?
Mm.
I'm not freestyling from 0 to
Nah, some
2:30.
people no, that some
Feel
people
me?
do
On
that.
that tip. Yeah, they do.
That's how
They
hits get
definitely
made.
do.
They just be in the studio all day and just be freestyling the whole time. And I think that's super hard. I think that's super. You really gotta know what you're doing with that one.
This is gonna be a hard one. This is my favorite one to ask. Club or strip club?
Oof. Come on, man. We already done answered that one.
I'll probably go to strip club.
Strip club. Okay. And then I got two more for you. No, I got three good ones. MusicMoguls, Master P or Birdman?
I don't really know what Master P really did for real. For real. I heard of
Man.
Birdman. Listen. But I
He
heard.
gotta do his
I don't really.
research.
Yeah, I really do. I ain't gonna lie.
Who
I
did you
really
grow?
look at
What
you
type of
all
music did you grow up to?
that.
What
My
artist?
uncle was listening to Lil Wayne and
I knew.
and,
You about to say, I
so
knew you about to
and
say
Yo,
Lil
and
Wayne.
Yo Gotti for real.
Okay.
You
He
feel me?
gonna kind of be on the side.
So
of
you on the
Birdman.
Birdman side,
Both
Yeah,
of them.
you feel
because
me?
Master P was the man that done everything. That man was
Right.
basketball. That man was entrepreneur. That man did clothing.
He's
that
a
man
Jay-Z
did
of the
TV.
Jay-Z.
He is Jay-Z's Jay-Z. You know, like the way we see like Jay-Z's top tier.
Master P neck
is,
to neck.
Master
Yeah.
P is the gatekeeper.
Right.
If there's a black Illuminati, it's Master P.
Mm.
And then Birdman, I mean, both him and Birdman came out at the same time, and they both
Mm-hmm.
had the same type of blueprint. But Master P, his was on a different type of
Yeah,
level.
it's on weight. Like how
Man.
Jay-Z, like, you know, we started out in the street and now we got
What
business.
rapper you
Right.
know? That man came out with like 11 mixtapes in 1 month. Like it's, no lie, like that man was dropping mixtape after mixtape every freaking week, man.
Yeah, he had them in his collage.
Oh my goodness! And then he played basketball. He
Yeah.
played NBA basketball. It's no other person other than
What
that.
team he played for?
I think he played for the Suns. I believe it was the Suns. Oh no, it might have been Charlotte.
it might
have been
be that
Charlotte.
one.
I think he played for Charlotte. It was he played for an NBA team. I know that.
Look it up. Yeah, look it up. Yeah, look it up.
I know for a fact he played for an NBA team. I believe it was the Charlotte Hornets. But while he's looking that up, I got two more for you.
Go.
DMX or Tupac?
Tupac.
Tupac. Okay. And my favorite one. He play. Who he play for? The Raptors. Okay.
Look at you.
Yeah, I knew it, but he played for NBA team, which is a lot than what a lot of these rappers are doing, other than J. Cole. So the last one I want to do is podcast or radio.
Radio for real, but I mean, like, what you mean by that? I thought a podcast was a radio.
Nah. Radio is like
They get separated.
yeah.
in
You
their
got
own
the
categories.
96Q or what was it, 92Q, one that's in Baltimore. The radio
Right,
station.
92Q, but podcast is something like
It's more personal.
More personal.
Yeah, radio is like you gotta, you have FCC laws and stuff like that, so you can't really get to the nitty gritty with podcasts. It's not too many.
This a podcast or a radio?
This right here is radio.
This right here, radio.
Well, then radio for real.
All right, radio. It's okay. I got both platforms. I got
Right.
podcast and I got radio.
Right.
So I'm biased.
I like podcasts a little bit more because you could do a little bit more.
You can say what you can really
Yeah.
like. Be more comfortable. You can say what you want. You don't really got to worry about too much. So I for me it's podcast. Cause but radio
Radio give you that oomph.
Yeah.
It gives you that exposure type.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
podcasts do too.
Podcast is next up, but radio right now is they win the game. So
Right.
back to music.
Oh, I think I had already asked who he was growing what music he was growing up with.
Okay.
And he said Lil Wayne. What's
your
your
your Mount Rushmore of hip hop. So what Mount Rushmore
Yeah,
is?
that's
All the presidents.
That's 4 faces or 5.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 faces. I honestly have not looked it up to know which number it is, but who is on your Mount Rushmore of hip hop?
Lil Wayne, right?
And it could still be today's artists too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I already know. I was ready to go by the people I want, not even the people that
this
I feel
is
like
strictly,
really
this is
put in
strictly
that
you.
work.
Nobody's
Right.
Yeah,
gonna judge
I'm
you
not-
for it. This is
yeah,
literally
yeah.
like when you look at Mount Rushmore of hip hop. This is like, yo, these are the artists that I selected.
Yeah. Lil Wayne and Yo Gotti, they up there for sure. For real,
Okay.
'cause their music's still hard to this day. I'm trying to think.
They go down in the DMs.
So
I'm
now
telling
it's
you.
2 or 3.
That's 2. So you got
It's
3
3
more.
more.
Yeah.
3.
You wouldn't go with Mount Rushmore? Got 5 people up there.
It's really only one more for real, cause Lil Baby and Dirk gotta go up there. Though.
Lil Baby and Dirk.
Not both up. I mean,
They nice
No.
as shit.
Language, Grandma, I'm so sorry.
Grandma, we so sorry.
My fault.
I'm trying to think. Lil Baby, I ain't doing. I can't go up there though. They both can't go up there.
I would say
It gotta be one of them now.
I would
'cause
say
they
Lil
trying-
Dirk. I'm sorry, y'all.
Lil
I can't.
Durk or Baby.
I can't. Yeah, I can't.
I was gonna say that too.
I was gonna
because
say
Dirk
Lil
really
Durk.
been in the game for
Yeah.
a minute. Like Yo Ben was doing that. For real.
He's
You feel
competing
me?
with some of the hardest
Yeah.
verses.
Yeah.
Every year it's like, all right, who had the hardest verse? Dirk is always up there.
Yeah, but Lil Baby, hold on, but Lil Baby coming. I think Lil Baby's coming up, but I think he just got the
Lil
same.
Baby is, but
he just got the same flow, and it kind of do too much for me. But like his flow is crazy.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying, on how he can go on like 8 bars and stuff like back to back. You can't even catch the beat. But I think that he go neck to neck with G Herbo because sometimes like some people can't catch the beat with G Herbo too. But I like Lil Baby, but I think Lil Durk definitely gotta go up
I don't even listen to G Herbo. He's definitely not up there.
What? G Herbo is like that. G Herbo is
definitely-
like.
He's definitely not up there. Let me see.
Well, no, he's not up there. You know, he's definitely not up there, but he's like that though.
Who else?
You're a runner up.
Oh yeah, Meek.
Definitely Meek
definitely
Mill.
Meek.
Definitely
Definitely
Meek
Meek.
Mill.
The intro he dropped on his newest project was definitely
Yeah,
very
it's
hard.
definitely
Definitely.
Meek Mill.
Trying to think. This is one more. I'll go up there.
Okay.
Okay,
I like
Hey,
that.
hey, look, you're honestly
Right.
the first artist I've interviewed that actually, when I asked that question, actually put themselves on their Mount Rushmore.
But you got to.
Yeah, I'm up there.
You got to put yourself around people
Yeah.
that doing what you doing at a different level, so you can know how to maneuver.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's good.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the music that you've done. You have a collective of, you have a catalog already of music out. So what was your favorite song to record?
Gangsta Love.
Gangsta Love.
Mm.
Okay.
What was that about? Where'd that come from?
This around the time where everybody was outside, everybody was alive, everybody was having fun for real.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, everybody was having fun. Feel me? really doing whatever they wanted for real. It really was fun for real. I'm telling you, like going to like the clubs. We was going to parties out Bliss opening up a money bag, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We having our way outside, everything. It was too fun. Definitely fun for real. Y'all gotta check that song out.
Okay, so how have you how do you feel you progressed since you say you opened you said you opened up for Moneybag Yo? Okay, so how do you feel you progressed as a stage performer? From your first show
right, that's a
to
real
your
good
most
question.
recent show.
You had them butterflies your first show.
I know.
You was nervous.
My first show.
Little
bubble,
bubble.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be still getting that sometimes. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's just a feeling. That's not fear. That's just a feeling. So that's not nothing to worry about.
It's just like a roller coaster. You go
Yeah,
to the
you
top,
feel
you
me?
go
That
down.
That just come.
And then once you get on stage, you just lock in, and you know
Yeah,
that
you just
Mamba
get in that
mentality.
mood.
That Mamba mentality.
Have you ever had a humbling moment while you were on stage?
Like,
That's a good question.
I mean, like,
Crowd not really messing with you.
oh no, like,
Or-
no, I ain't. That type of stuff that don't discourage me for real. None of that discouraged me for real. Like when I fall back in the shadows on the stage, like far as that wise for real, I didn't hand the mic off to somebody, you feel me, on the stage and let them just rap it multiple times, and just when the crowd fell back, like I was everybody else for real, multiple times.
So on your YouTube channel, right? I'm looking here, and you have so many videos, and most of them, I want to say the latest one is 3 years ago. So 3 years ago, is that when you really started doing videos with your songs?
Yeah,
or is
that's
that
my
like
first video?
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Did you have a mixtape while you had that first video, or was that like a single?
That was just a single. Matter of fact, that was my second video.
Okay.
My third video. My first video, I ain't never get it for real. The second video, the cameraman posted it. That's my first video I ever posted on my page, but that was all within the same year. So 3 years.
Okay, so I have a question for you. How important are visuals for you, and how do you go about? So the first is a two-part question. I always ask two-part questions. So how important are visuals to you? One, and then the second one is how do you know which song goes to visuals?
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I really like. I've been knowing I had to switch up on the certain visuals I needed to do so they can actually fit the song for real.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm ready to start doing that now. So right now, the visuals that actually go to my songs, they don't all best fit the actual song for real.
Okay.
So I always try to describe it as like me in the actual song, really trying to describe things with my hands and stuff like that, little sign language, stuff like that to describe it. But I always have to make sure the cameraman gotta be good.
Is that a pet peeve? Cause some songs, it make me mad when it don't match. Like you're talking about driving in cars. Why are you in the house?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
So you pull up in a demon and he's sitting on the couch.
He's sitting on the couch. Like, you get what I'm saying? Is that like a pet peeve for you? Like where do you see your visuals actually leading up to? Because I think visuals are so important.
Yes.
Like
for me, it's like it really puts the face to the name. Cause like I could be rocking your music right now, and I don't know what you look like, and then I see you in a mall, and I could be your biggest fan. And without the visuals, I would have walked past you and not even know.
Right.
I could have been, I would have wanted an autograph, would have wanted to take a picture or something. And what I like about the visual, it puts the face to the artist. So he's like, okay. And then also for the songs that, it might not be my favorite. I look at the visuals because there's been plenty of times that we watch artists, the songs you didn't like, but you seen the visuals, like, okay, I understand the vision. Now I like the song and stuff like that. So I feel like visuals is really like critical when it comes to an artist's career.
Right.
Carl, what you got for us?
I have a question.
I know you do.
I want to get to the goods of what's coming up because I just seen that you dropped 2 weeks ago, right? And within 2 weeks, you already got 4,000 views on a YouTube video. That's
Jeez.
like crazy, right? That's like really good, to be honest. So I want to know what's coming up. Like, is there any goods, any secrets that you could let us know? Mixtape dropping.
We like the exclusives.
You know what I mean? Like what's coming up soon? Look out for.
We need the exclusives.
was really say I know I'm ready to drop a deluxe.
Okay.
Definitely gonna drop a deluxe. And I got a storyline video on the way. That I feel like
describe what the storyline for
the one that match.
For the viewers who don't know about music, what's a storyline video?
Alright, so basically y'all gonna be able to watch it like it's an actual movie from beginning to end. Like y'all probably gonna be hooked on a visual more than y'all is on the song.
See, but I love that. I love that so much because like when you listen to a song, you make up your own visuals in your head before anything, right? Because you don't go straight to YouTube. I mean, some people go straight to YouTube to watch a video, or now Apple Music allows you to watch videos and stuff. But it's like when you listen to certain songs, you already make up your own visuals of,
Yeah,
like,
how I envision the song should be.
Right, I got a good one. Okay, Moneybagg Yo just dropped the song. Everybody love it.
Waukesha.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
boom.
everybody was here.
Okay, right. Okay, y'all know the effects, and he was. I'm looking at this collection. No, you're not. They hit the spot. It's like the visual, like the sound effects of popping, pouring, whatever. I didn't watch a video before I listened to that song, so in my head, I'm already like, okay, I'm visualizing myself pouring it up, and so
water, grandma, we pouring up water.
You get what I'm saying?
Ice water, grandma.
Right? You get what I'm saying? And so then when you go to watch the video and the video is as hard as the song, it makes so much more sense. So I love that you are really interested and really going to tackle the fact that you're going to have a storyline with. Is it going to be every song, or is it going to be like with like just the deluxe itself?
I mean, this specific song is going to be a storyline, but all the other songs are going to start touching bases with the visual for real.
Okay.
Also, I want to double back to. So you dropped the song how many weeks ago?
2
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, he dropped the song.
It got 4K.
Yeah,
4K
I'm
already?
about to tell y'all what it is right now. Go to YouTube, Leekonnacomeup. The song is called "Saying Me." Official music video is out now.
Okay, so when the song dropped, what was the love? How did the city react to it when the song dropped? Did you receive a lot of love?
Yeah, a lot of people pulled up on me about that.
Okay.
Like they really pull up on me, like pull up and walk up to me like, yeah, that song hard. You know that song hard.
So
like,
you get a lot of attention when you out in public.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta start hanging out with him.
Right.
I'm ready to drop something. I'm ready to drop something on IGTV tonight too.
Okay.
So make sure y'all stay tuned for that.
What's the T on that? Can I know?
It's gonna be like I dropped a little snippet on my Instagram last night, but it's a Where You At video.
Okay.
And
Did that song already drop?
Yeah, the song on my teeth.
Okay. That's a bet.
And a couple more questions before we wrap it up. Your live is, says you say you open up for all these big name artists. What was your livest concert experience?
It probably was that one. Oh, matter of fact, it was probably that. Or
It could be a venue of just 40 people, and all 40 people was jumping up, woo woo. Like it don't have to be main stage at Blitz. It could be at a venue with just 23 people. It could be a family reunion.
The livest performance I done. It was before like a lot of people even knew me for real when I was at this school performance for real. That was probably my livest.
It looked like a homecoming event.
No, it was before that. Like
it was before homecoming.
Yeah, I did this like 2-3 years ago for real.
Okay.
Before anybody even was listening to none of my music for real.
What's the name of the school? Edmonton or something like that?
No, that was recent. That was like last week.
Okay, that was recent.
I don't know. I want to say like Ben Franklin. I think.
Okay.
Something like that for real.
Do you remember the song you performed?
No, it was a real old song. That's what I'm saying. I performed it. Ain't nobody even knew me. I just popped out with my mans. I performed the song at their homecoming. This was like 3 years ago, my first year out of high school. So it was 2018 probably.
2018.
And they was rocking.
Feeling old.
They like that.
Yeah, they like that. I ain't gonna lie. That was probably my best one to now.
Okay.
Like everybody was, yeah.
And that kind of showed you early on that you got
it's
the
something
potential.
special.
You get what I'm saying?
Special.
I think that showed you early on that your music career was going to be something and not mediocre.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you don't want to just stay there. You want to advance every
Because
single time.
Baltimore is a hard place to come up in.
Oh my
like,
goodness,
you know,
is
especially
it?
get like
The
respect as an
DMV
artist.
itself, I think the
Yeah,
DMV
nah,
itself is hard because the DMV don't be supporting the DMV.
Like,
Let's just be real
like,
about it.
I don't want to say that we don't support. It's the fact
As
that
much.
we will let you know if it's hot or not.
Okay,
That's what it. We
Okay.
are the Apollo. The
Right,
DMV
you
is the
right.
Apollo. If you gonna come and perform anywhere in the DMV, you better make sure that your stuff is straight. Everything is correct. Everything is mastered,
He like, you gonna
produced
get
correctly.
booed.
Because you will get booed. I promise you, some A-list celebrities have came to DMV and have gotten booed.
You witnessed it.
I've witnessed it.
Oh,
I
my
ain't gonna say no
goodness.
names, but I've witnessed it. I'll tell you off the camera.
Hey yo.
But like let you know that the DMV is not somewhere for the people who have never been to the DMV. The DMV is not something to play with. I promise you. You better come correct, and you better come detailed. You better come with your stuff together, because we will let you know if your stuff is not together. We are the new Apollo. And with that being said, it's another question I want to ask you. I forgot which one it was. All right, so I want to get to the person behind the music. Besides music, I got two questions. Not a two-part question, but it's two questions. So, if you weren't rapping, what would you be doing other than that? Because if I'm not doing podcasts or radio, I'll probably wanted to be a politician or a social worker. That's just me.
Okay, you must like okay.
I like politics, and stuff like that. So for you, what is something that you would do if you wasn't rapping?
I'd be a salesman.
A salesman.
Ooh.
Okay.
What type of salesman though?
It's selling
Any type of
anything.
sales? Like
put them in
a hustle
retail.
found any
Put them in
hustle.
cars. Put them in furniture. Whatever it is, he gonna succeed in it. He gonna sell it. He gonna sell
just
it.
like that. Just like that.
Yeah, he gonna sell it.
He didn't even have to think about that one.
Yeah,
He
so you
had to
gonna
think
be a
about that one.
salesman, So you got the perfect sales pitch and all that, which can help you in music, because you got what they call an elevated speech.
You gotta
So
know how to talk.
if you in the elevator at Def Jam, you run into Jay-Z, you can be like, you gotta have that sales pitch ready.
Right.
You gotta have it like, why should I sign you? Boo, woo, woo, woo. Quick little elevator speech. Boom. And the next question I had was, is there anything you want to get into outside of music? Would it be producing, making beats? What do you want to be, an actor? Do you want to go
Ooh,
into,
that would be good too.
do you want to do, because people, do you want to do dance? You could be the next Chris Brown, stuff like that,
Oh goodness, that'll be a first.
I
be a
never heard
first.
nobody say dance. Everybody say
Nah,
acting
for real,
and
that'll be
stuff
a
like
first.
that.
Nah,
Yeah.
that'll be a first.
What's some hobbies you want to dive into?
You gonna be a cook?
Cook?
He
I
gonna
don't
be
know
the
how to
chef.
cook though.
Oh
I
my
don't know how to cook.
gosh.
Because
Are you getting older? You gotta learn how to cook.
Because Trick
now.
Daddy know how to.
I
I heard Trick Daddy know how to cook.
First
real
of all, why not he be the Snoop Dogg of it? Because Snoop Dogg done did
Snoop
a little
Dogg
bit
does
of
freaking everything. That man was a wrestler. Like that's the question.
He
I
been
really
El
like
Suave.
asking. Yeah.
Like,
I'll be an NFL player.
NFL? Okay, yeah,
that's
because
cool.
they had
I really get into that.
Okay,
If I had
yeah,
a shot at that, I really get into that.
yeah. Because I wanted to do NBA, but I can't. For some reason I can't defend to save my life. I'm James Harden on the court. But I like asking that question because I like to understand the person behind the artist. Like, okay, because you might be you're gonna be the next big thing. So after you reach that, what is other avenues that you want to get into? And not too many people ask that question. Like,
what milestones do you want to touch?
Other hobbies and stuff. I like to tap into other hobbies because you got all these other people that's like, okay, I'm the master of this craft. Then you got people like Snoop Dogg who's just trying stuff out.
Yeah, he just be trying anything.
Because that wrestling thing,
But
that
no,
was
I
crazy.
think that's good though. I think that's really good for artists to let because I think y'all know the new video that just came out with G Herbo, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, dun 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 dun. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I
Sharing
don't know
locations?
the
Sharing
song. Okay,
locations.
okay.
Yeah.
That video was hard. Like to me, the video was so hard because it just made me think of Takers. Like y'all remember when Takers first came out?
Yeah,
or
with
if
Chris
y'all
Brown
ever
and
seen
them.
Takers,
And Chris
you know
Brown's
what
a
I'm saying?
magician. He went into acting. He actually did pretty good acting.
With T.I. and everything. So I'm
Yeah.
like that whole video kind of made me think like, yo, like they gonna be movies, like they about to hit movies next.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like maybe do you think? Tell me if y'all agree or not. Do y'all think that's like an industrial thing that rappers will become like movie stars or like however so be it? Like once the rap career is kind of like to the point where they are kind of already established.
I don't feel like that's like the necessary route, but I do feel like that's a cool little, like I would act. I definitely do that for real.
Because
like,
you gotta act for music videos.
Yeah, you feel me? Like you do music videos as it get bigger for real. You gonna have to start acting and playing a role as in your videos for real, playing out the actual things you talking about. Feel me? Cause feel me? All the stuff you talked about 9 and 10 is gonna be past tense if you rapping about it right now. You feel me? So definitely gotta act it out.
Okay. Carl, you got another question? Because I got one more.
No, not really. We haven't gotten personal, but I mean, like.
Well, good. I'm glad you said personal because I'm gonna ask the personal question. So, what is your biggest accomplishment so far in the rap game? One, and in your personal life. So it's a 2-part question.
In the rap game, I mean,
you feel like you got there yet, or you feel like you're on your way?
I'm on my way there.
You're on your way.
So what was your biggest accomplishment so far? Something that you be like, yeah, big ups to me because I did that
in life.
No, in the rap game first, and then the big ups to me because
in general,
and then in general in your personal life.
I really would say all the progression I made in music, like as far as like to like this point for real, like, but before I had management, none of that. I was doing a lot of things on my own for real with all the distractions I had around me. So, like down it was a point I was dropping videos every single month for real. Or there's a lot of things I ain't. Let me see. I don't really know for real.
It's a good.
See, but these are some
good questions.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that build up to it, but I really don't know the actual. You feel me?
Like, cause you said earlier a milestone.
Right.
So you reached that milestone in the rap game. It's like, okay, it might have been opening up for this celebrity. That might have been the milestone in the rap game for you to let you know that, okay, well, I did. You know, at the end of the day, I'm better than X, Y, Z, Z, Y, X because I'm in this position right now. They ain't asked them; they asked me.
Right.
So what is that milestone for you? It's a good one. It's a good one. I know.
You making him think for real. He always makes somebody think.
I'm coming with the good question. I want to know. I want to know the person behind the music. You know, we're gonna touch on music, but I want to know the human being.
Right.
Let me see.
Because that's really what's gonna make people want to tap into music. Like, okay, I like this person. Because he's genuine. He's this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
you know.
So what's the like? I don't like. That's the thing. Like, it's things that everybody gonna see that they be like, yeah, like. You done did this, you done did that, but I really look at myself like I didn't do nothing yet for real.
I understand that. I understand that.
Just look at it like that, but I don't feel like I did really nothing yet for real. But everybody else will look at me like, yeah, you done did this, you done did that, you gonna make it this, and that. But me personally, I feel like, what did I do? What do you see that I did that make you feel like I'm gonna make it?
Well, I feel like you have to appreciate the little goals that you accomplish before the big ones. And so if you start making little goals, like, okay, because I was like, who was talking about earlier, Master P, how he dropped all them mixtapes in the month.
And stuff.
He had to have little goals. Like, okay, I'm going to stay in the studio all week. You know what I mean? And I'm going to make sure I get at least 5 hits, and I'm not leaving until I do something.
Or it'd be like, I sold 10 CDs today. Boom. Right. And that's an accomplishment for me. That's why I said it earlier before we got on air. I said every interview is a celebration.
Right.
Because, we giving people their flowers, and we giving people, we bigging up everybody. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you come into the radio station, it's always going to be love. It's always going to be that. And so it's like, it's always a celebration. So we always got to celebrate.
Right.
The way that we, the only way that we know how to celebrate. So,
Okay, real quick, I didn't get a chance to say this, but I know we're about to wrap up it just in a little bit. He also just dropped a whole mixtape, right?
Right.
A whole mixtape, Reality 3. That's a tongue twister, my fault, y'all. Reality 3. Okay. Tell me, on here, I'm just looking. I'm gonna let y'all know something. When I go to Apple Music and I go to an album, I'm looking for the stars. Like, I'm gonna try to go through the whole entire album, but like the first things I'm hitting is the stars, because that obviously mean that other people like these songs too.
Yeah, I understand that. Nah, for me, because it's so many different songs on there. Like, for me, my vibes.
I'm gonna listen to the whole thing.
I'm listening to the whole thing.
I see
the stars. I'm like, okay, so when I get to the song, I'm gonna see what everybody hyped about. But I'm
Right.
gonna start from beginning to end.
No, but let me
because
tell you, this man
all
got
my
this-
favorite ones be the ones that don't have
That
stars.
don't have stars.
That
Mine
I'm like,
too.
yo, I
Mine
be
too.
mad. I'm like, yo, bro, you need to drop the visual to this one.
Right.
This is the
Hello,
hit.
'cause that's the
This
one
is
that
the
need
hit.
a
I
little
don't
bit
care
more
what the
oomph.
rest of the population say. This one is the hit because that's
Yeah. Oh,
Reality
what?
3.
Oh, hello.
Reality 3.
What's the favorite song for you? But what song do you really want to shout out for your audience who are listening and tuning in?
Favorite song for me on the tape right now is probably the first one for real. Either the first one or Know the Difference, but I like the first one for real because the first one more so like things that somebody gonna listen to really be able to learn something. Well, you gonna learn something and everything, but the first one is something that you really gotta listen to for real.
Okay.
Really deeper than what it actually sounds for real. Really listen to that.
It's called Study. That
Study.
sound deep. That sound
Because
like
he
I
just
need
said
to.
you had to sit down and listen to it. So
Right.
you gotta say, you had to study. You had to study the lyrics.
Right. That sound deep. I'm gonna have to tap into that. And if you listening, y'all need to make sure y'all tap in.
Like he said, you have to listen to what he is
You
saying.
gotta listen to it for real.
Yeah.
It
That
definitely
means
sound good.
don't listen to the first time. I mean, you gotta listen to it.
You gotta
maybe
listen to it
two.
like 3-4 times to really
You know,
understand
you
what
know.
he trying to get at.
And
you get what I'm
sometimes you
saying?
just might have to listen to it inebriated.
And- yeah,
you know,
you
listen, if that's what you is, if that's how you get down, you might have to listen to it inebriated to really understand and grasp.
You funny.
Come on now, like I got the SAT words.
Listen to it. You're not gonna understand it till you lit.
Because sometimes I be listening to a song, and be like, yeah, that's a cool song. You
Me
hear it when you lit, you be
too.
like, yo,
This
the hats
one-
off. You like, yo, this is real hip hop.
Have y'all ever had that? Have y'all ever
It's
had
real
that feeling?
hip-hop.
I feel that way. Wait a minute. I feel that way about finessing the game. Like when I finessing the game down.
Because
Listen.
it's like you hear the song, be like, I ain't hear the horns in the back. That's real hip hop.
Yes, yo. Yes, yo. When I tell y'all, listen. When I heard that with Lil Durk and Lil Baby, and then I was like, yo, the piano.
Like,
What the-
I didn't hear that the first time.
I didn't hear
Where
that
did
the
come
first
from? I
time.
didn't hear that the first time.
So I think that's real important. Like,
real hip hop.
do you think like so in your song in this album, are you telling stories throughout the whole entire album? Are you trying to relay a message, or is it more like you just vibing off the beat? Like which is it, or is it both?
With the realities for real, I got 3 of them for real. All of them I be trying to make them based off of like specifically me for real.
Okay.
So all of them is based off the actual vibe for real, from how I'm feeling that day for real. Most of them is all freestyle for real.
Okay.
I don't really
No
write
writing.
for real. If I go in there for real, the only writing I'm gonna do if I'm writing like a hook or something. But all the verses for real, that be all just fresh. So every song is gonna be how I was feeling around that time.
Okay, I get it.
And it's crazy because your man's been quiet the entire time, so we gotta highlight him. We gotta big up him, man. Talk to us, man. What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
What is it? Tell us how what is your position in the camp? What is it that you do?
My position in the camp is really to support. You feel me? I do a good job. I feel like I do a good job playing my role. You feel me?
Tell us a little bit about the
outside my
role. What's the
box.
role?
I'm just here for anything, you feel me? Like music wise for real, anything that Leek need help with, you feel me? I feel like I could say I'm a good go-to, you feel me, for anything.
You the person you got called when if you need something done. You
you
the
feel me?
fixer. He
That's
the fixer.
good though.
I'm
You
out-
always
I'm
need
out, you feel me?
somebody.
Gotta have
Yeah,
somebody.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like I do a good job with that for real. And other than that, you feel me? I just bring good vibes. You feel me?
and sometimes
make
bring the
everybody
vibes.
laugh.
And sometimes you might
Stuff
bring
like
the
that.
vibes. You know.
Do y'all be in the studio together like majority of the time, or like?
Yeah, everybody be in there.
Yeah, it be
Okay.
a lot of
Everybody
us.
be in there.
We had to bring some.
All my
We had to get
brothers
some
being
back,
there.
some
I just-
backstage asses, backstage
Just couldn't bring
access
them all out
passes
here today.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
it's cool though.
No,
It's
no,
cool
I ain't
though.
tripping or
This
nothing
the
for real,
intro.
but yeah.
We on the intro tip.
I need to know.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna get big ups
This the
today.
intro tip.
Definitely. And so, is there anybody that y'all want to shout out or anything?
Shout out the whole OCU. Shout out 54 ABG, and shout out y'all, of course.
Of course, WBSU. You know,
And give a big shout out to everybody that's supporting for real, cause like I honestly feel like we wouldn't be here today for real if we ain't had a fan base that we do today for real. Like everybody supporting and showing genuine love to the music for real, and not only just music, but even people just dealing with us for who we are type stuff. You feel me?
Right. Okay, I want to give you all a chance to also give your Instagram names.
Let us know where can we find everything.
Your YouTube channel name. You can shout out whatever mixing you about to do again or however so be it. But just to give everyone a brief another run.
All my names on every platform, and it's gonna be Leekonnacomeup on every platform. Just straight Leekonnacomeup.
That's
no
leak,
underscores, no
right?
nothing.
That's leak on a.
Yeah.
On the come up.
Go and spell it out. Go and spell it out.
So it's gonna be Leekonnacomeup.
Okay. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Bet.
Let them know. What about you? Got anybody to shout out?
No, I don't got nobody to shout out for real. Just the whole gang for real. Everybody that
Shout out
on
the
the
gang.
daily. Niggas I love for. I mean the poop. Grandma, I'm sorry. Grandma, I'm sorry. I'm not used to this.
Grandma.
Shout my mans out. I'm the fan for real. But y'all can find me on the gram at oneron.gz.
Okay.
Yeah,
and you know, we is rocking with
BSU.
Bulldog
Nation Radio streaming world live from your favorite.
What?
Your favorite HBCU. You rocking with your girl Big Kari. That's AKAR __ and my main man, my best man.
You already know.
It
It
is.
Mr. President himself, Julian Kavanaugh. You know, we rocking. And go ahead and tell yourself. Yeah, go ahead and tell yourself. Go ahead, let the guests tell them the names again, because you know the fans want to know. The
What
fans
names?
gotta be. The rap
what?
names. You gotta let them know the rap names.
Okay, so it's Leekonnacomeup and plus
Ron.
My man Ron.
And you know, it's Bulldog Nation Radio, streaming worldwide from your favorite HBCU, Bowie State University. Until next time.
We out.